Harry Randall.
Oh.
It's terrible, huh? I mean, what a way to die.
What are you doing?
Mrs. Britton told me to kill every single bee in here. This is acid. 500,000 bees. Makes your skin crawl, huh?
Yeah. Sure does. What does chloroform smell like?
Nail polish, no.
Take a whiff.
It smells like bananas.
How can chloroform smell like bananas?
Because it's not chloroform.
It does smell like bananas.
I'd have this analyzed if I were you.
Lab I use, Mr. Connolly. It's closed on weekends.
Then open it.
I don't need your advice, Mr. Connolly.
Well, I'm going to give you some anyway. If I were you, I'd stop Randall from destroying those bees. If this wasn't an accident, he might be destroying some evidence. Let's go.
I found him on the Burlington Road, Sheriff. I'll be in the next office if you want me.
You stole that bottle out of my car.
It's bee venom.
It's what?
That's right. Looks like chloroform, smells like bananas, and makes bees swarm. Now all you have to do is find out if Doc Britton kept that stuff around.
Oh, I have to.
That's right.
You mean you've given up your investigation?
Looks like it.
Enoch?
Mind if I have some coffee?
Enoch!
Yeah, what is it, Sheriff?
Find out if Doc Britton kept bee venom around his place.
Bee venom?
That's right, bee venom.
All right.
How'd you find that out?
I went to the university and talked to an expert.
What would Doc Britton be doing bottling bee venom?
I'll explain it to you. See, there are beekeepers that collect bee venom for research. Now, the bees are put on an electric grid, and a current is passed through them, and the venom drops into a pan, and then the venom is sold.
Sheriff?
Yeah.
Elsa says Doc's been working on a salve for rheumatism made out of bee venom. Says he got a pint of it from a lab in New York last week. You want to talk to her?
No, no. Tell her I'll call her later.
Yeah, okay.
Doc Britton made a mistake. He labeled the bottle wrong. Simple as that. I know what you're thinking. What about all the phone calls? What about the boy that Elsie claims she saw? It wasn't Michael. I was one of the ones that found him, found what was left of him. I was in the front row of that funeral 15 years ago.
When you found him, what was left of him?
He'd been around 7 months.
So how'd you identify him?
There was a plaid coat with his name tag on it.
And that's it?
Yes. Just about.
Remus, I still don't think we should go to this thing.
Oh, it might help clear our minds. Anyway, Peggy worked so hard on that pumpkin. Looks like a prize winner, doesn't it?
Peggy, come on, love, hurry up. We're gonna be late.
I'm coming.
Ellen?
Yeah?
How old would Michael be if he was still alive?
Oh, 22, 23. Doremus, that's impossible.
Hurry up, we're going to be late.
Right.
I bet my pumpkin's much better than John Boyer's.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
He's got no artistic temperament at all.
Oh, artistic temperament. We get the light?
I get the light. Go. You get the door?
Yes, I love it.
Okay.
Straight?
Yeah? Look straight to me.
Yeah, well, it's the best I can do. Look, I want to get back to my place and get cleaned up before the festivities start. Is there anything else you want me to do?
No, we look like we're in good shape. Surprised no one's here yet, though.
Well, it'll fill up soon.
Town must be sick about losing Doc.
Well, I'll see you, Sheriff.
Sheriff? Sheriff? Sheriff, help me. Sheriff, help me. I'm over here. Hurry.
Who is that? Where are you?
I'm up here. I'm caught and I can't get loose. Help me, please.
Go glasses, huh? Oh, all right. Fifth fly in less than an hour.
You're a brave man.
Where's Amy?
One of the kids got sick. She's with him at the infirmary.
Mr. Young,
No, no more.
Oh, she! Oh, I saw that.
Has anyone seen
Peter
Hap?
Mel- No. Have you seen Hap?
Well, his car's outside and he's not at the office, and we got to start the jack-o'-lantern contest. Would you be Judge Gordon Conley?
With pies in the basement?
No pies, it's jack-o'-lantern.
No pies.
No pies.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Come on.
You trying to bribe a judge? Are you trying to bribe a judge?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, may I have your attention, please?
yes.
We are now ready for the judging of the jack-o'-lantern. Is there anyone here who hasn't given his jack-lantern to Mr. Mills? They're all behind this curtain. Are they all lit? Oh, right. Ready for the drum roll? Now, we're going to turn the lights out for a few minutes to get the full effect of these wonderfully carved pumpkins. Lights out! Drum roll. It's stuck. Give it a real jerk.
Doc Britton and the sheriff. Now, if Michael were alive, can you think of any reason why he'd want those two men dead?
Wait a minute, what are you talking about alive?
A name tag and a plaid jacket is not my idea of identification. Never hold up in court. He could have come back here, a stranger, a tourist, somebody you know, somebody you don't know. Now, just for the record, did Michael have anything against Doc Britton?
Doremus, Michael didn't even know Doc Britton. He and Elsa had only just moved here, and Doc was just beginning to set up his practice.
I don't think Michael or I had ever met Doc Britton until after we moved in with Helen when our mother had left.
And the sheriff?
The same thing. I really don't remember.
And yet Michael called Doc Britton names.
According to Peggy.
Well, let's assume he's still alive. It could be something seemingly insignificant that's been blown way out of proportion by the passing of time. Something they did to him.
Well, maybe it wasn't something they did to Michael, but what they did to our mother.
What did they do to your mother?
Well, I was only 11 years old at the time, but I think Helen should know.
What's he talking about? What's he talking about? I'd like to know.
Doremus, this isn't a courtroom. I'm not on the witness stand.
Sorry.
Look, it wasn't just Doc and Hap. I did it too, but she was so sick.
You see, evidently my mother was one of those doomed people that you run into from time to time in my line of work.
See, Doremus, she tried to hurt herself, and she tried to hurt the children. She had to be committed, and I had to make that decision.
Harry Randall.
Oh.
It's terrible, huh? I mean, what a way to die.
What are you doing?
Mrs. Britton told me to kill every single bee in here. This is acid. 500,000 bees Makes the skin crawl, huh?
Yeah. Sure does. What does chloroform smell like?
Nail polish. Oh.
Take a whiff.
It smells like bananas.
How can chloroform smell like bananas?
Because it's not chloroform.
It does smell like bananas.
I'd have this analyzed if I were you.
Grab I use, Mr. Connolly. It's closed on weekends.
Then open it.
I don't need your advice, Mr. Connolly.
Well, I'm going to give you some anyway. If I were you, I'd stop Randall from destroying those bees. If this wasn't an accident, he might be destroying some evidence.